mean, that's your reply to what I'm going to say. No, you're just going to say, like, no, that's a new untold story. Yeah, okay.
Hey, is that story old or told?
Fuck no, baby! That's a new untold story.
A new untold story.
It's a fresh bake untold story.
A new untold story.
A New Untold Story, episode 292. Is that chair going to be in front of the camera?
I think we're good.
Yeah, I think Kyle pushed it in front of there.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we have a sick Owen.
Why would you even say that?
Because
it is so the comment does nothing. It solves nothing.
Well,
maybe I accidentally did push it in front of the camera, and you can see a little bit of its fucking arm or head.
yeah, head.
What would you call the top of it?
Wait, chairs and tables have legs. Chairs have arms. There's no head.
Then what is the top that extends above the arms?
I'd say that's the back, Kyle. Also a body part.
I mean, if you look at it straight forward, it looks much more like a head than one back without a front. What's a back without a front?
What part of the body
What
goes?
is a back without a front?
You can't have a.
You can't just have a solo back.
Yeah, there is a front back and a back. What part of the body touches that chair, fucking moron? What part of the body touches the arms? Fucking moron. Now.
You think it's like a one of one, like the comparison between. Now it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Start.
A New Untold Story 292. We have Tyler in here today. Owen's
Tyler's
sick.
here.
Tyler is our videographer.
Tyler isn't the baby boy.
He's not the baby.
By any means.
He's a boy who was once a baby.
He is not the baby boy.
But he was a baby for a very short amount of time.
Tyler, you are the nicest person I know.
Yeah.
And I'm still disgusted that I have to look at you instead of Owen.
Damn.
Tyler is
He just laughed and shook his head.
Damn, man.
Well, last time I sat in for Owen was for like Boy Dad.
Dude,
and,
this
like,
shit
they
is
came for my
morbid,
head.
dude.
They came for my head for Boy Dad.
On Boy Dad?
Agree that this is like
Wait,
morbid?
the Boy Dad fans are Assassin Roan.
Boy Dad fans, brother.
They wanted Owen.
No, they wanted me. They wanted Owen back. So I'm hoping there's a little.
Does Owen talk on Boy Dad?
Wait, Boy Dad is caping for you?
No, they hated Tyler.
We're not a fan.
So everyone
Yeah.
it's a blanket statement.
Granted, I think our fan base are very similar, but for some reason, the ANUS boys are they're as long as you're white, a very accepting bunch.
Mm-hmm.
And I passed that box.
You passed that, yeah, you
Well,
do.
you work with $1 million worth of game. First off, don't Tyler do love cape for Tyler.
Yes, you should. Tyler, what you
What?
you were on $1 million worth of game, and now you're on ANUS.
So $1 million worth of game is arguably the biggest podcast in the category.
What's the category, Kyle?
In the I think $1 million
We are number
worth
one.
of game is the number one music podcast in the world, and
You were the voice on social.
they are the Meek Mill
Sans
podcast.
one word.
Yeah.
So
mine is
they
that.
have a gigantic team. They just came in here with 20 plus people. Like a fucking water polo, like a fucking rowing team.
Well-
You ever go to like any Ivy League school with a rowing team, and you will scroll for hours.
Yeah.
Their rosters are so big.
Yes.
That's what I do for fun. But
Okay.
Now I'm
your
gonna-
role was to do social for the $1 million worth of game,
Yeah. I would just
which
cut all
involved
the
like
clips.
tweeting and quoting them what they said on the podcast.
Verbatim.
To an extent.
Verbatim, yeah.
Definitely
Mhm.
to an extent.
Now
You had a one-word Google Doc where you could copy and paste it because you said you didn't feel comfortable typing it.
they use the N-word frequently.
It's like we use
Yeah.
Or
Honestly, to be honest, I had to cut it out way more for TikTok, and they said it like every other word.
you
so
can't
half
say
of
it
my
on
day-
TikTok.
No.
You can't say sex. I just learned this. You can't say sex or orgasms online or on TikTok.
Yeah.
You have to say segs or like use a zero, like not just one, because they will detect that.
detect
You have
it?
to use multiple zeros for org. What?
And then like the porn star on, or you can't say porn star on on
you can't say
on
porn. You
TikTok.
say they use
the corn emoji.
Corn emoji.
Because it rhymes. But there's also a horn.
That is
yeah.
I don't know. But if you look into it, like I have like 7-year-old cousins or nephews and nieces who are just that's all they do.
But like we talked before this, and you told me my algorithm does not have.
If you post on TikTok, you are a pedophile. Because the vast majority of their audience are
kids,
are like 14 and under kids.
Did my mic just go out?
Yeah. KB's just went up crazy, and then
Went up.
KB's went up and mine cut.
yeah, I don't know how.
Did you do this?
Maybe.
Probably when you moved that fucking chair.
It seems like we're fine.
All right, we're back. Small technical issue, but now's a perfect time to talk about Gametime, Kyle. You like that app?
They're hooking people up. They're hooking internally.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, man?
They're hooking.
What's Gametime
Can
doing?
you just start from the top?
Yeah, Kyle. Gametime app.
Gametime app is revolutionizing the way you buy tickets
Mhm.
and the way you experience events that involve buying tickets for.
They cracked the code on how to score last minute deals.
Mhm.
You know that.
Mhm. And I remember when they cracked it.
Yeah? Where were you?
It wasn't even an aha moment because they knew they were going to. It was more of just like a
Nary a
relief.
eureka.
Not even a eureka.
Yeah. Imagine solving something with like that you've been working hard on and somebody next to you said eureka.
Eureka! It's all that's like the crossword clue.
Eureka? It's
like
always
in quotes,
aha.
eureka exclamation then aha.
Aha.
They just needed an AHA.
Yeah.
They don't care about that.
Yeah. I mean, that sucks. They could say the Take On Me band. Isn't that a band called Aha?
It sounds like something you know already. You accuse me of doing this too, so I'm going to accuse you back. You knew that was the band.
Yeah.
Are you talking about ABBA?
No. I'm talking about Aha. You know. Anyways, you guys can get $20 off your first purchase if you download the Gametime app. Create a login, you redeem the code UNTOLD, $20 off tickets. With how cheap these are, they're practically free tickets.
We're getting these like for free.
We are,
Lenny
yes.
Balls is going to playoff games for free. I think you got a DM from Gametime.
Gametime. So I was going to go to the Pens game here, and they're like, all you have to do is tweet. And I was like, ugh. And tickets were $500.
That's how little we want to tweet.
Yeah, that's bad. That's real bad.
Let's go to a fucking playoff game.
What else? No, but like, I don't know. I have fun at games. Sounded like Bobby Valentino in the stands.
What?
I'm having so much fun.
Bobby Valentino did a cappella an ambulance siren. And he got away with it. It was crazy. It was during like Lil Wayne's
Miss Officer.
like biggest run.
I've been on a big
his
Miss
peak.
Officer.
Do we know anything about Bobby Valentino other than that?
I feel
I'm sure
bad for Bobby
We don't.
Valentino because that's probably what he's known for. Tyler, you worked on $1 Million Worth of Game. Would they say yes to
We
if
didn't-
Bobby Valentino wanted to talk?
I don't even know who he is other than Lil Wayne.
Okay, yeah,
we
yeah.
didn't finish what Tyler works for $1 Million Worth of Game.
Yeah.
The gist is that he has to quote them in social and he has to tweet the N-word sometimes. And it's like saying it if you just type it out. So you don't type it out. You just copy and paste it from like the Wikipedia page for the N-word. Which, does that exist? Do they have a controversy tab?
I don't know.
It's just, do they have like an early
And like,
life?
imagine the guy that like wrote that. Like, imagine if it was his first day as
I'm
the
not looking
editor.
it up. I'm just assuming there is
I want
one.
that link to
'Cause
remain
there's
purple.
Wikipedia,
I mean, blue.
There's Wikipedia pages for so many things, like spring ball, Arizona League baseball players. There is one for the N-word. Don't look it up.
I'm searching. I'm being. Oh. Lo and behold.
You know, it does. The title isn't the N-word.
No, I
it
searched
is,
the
but-
N-word wiki, and it said, "Did you mean?" on the top of Google.
So you had, wait, did it say, did you mean? Google, what the fuck?
So yeah, you copy and paste it from Wikipedia. Imagine clicking the "I'm feeling lucky" tab on
Wait, what
Wikipedia,
happens?
the random article, and that's your first one.
Yeah.
They have to have some sort of code in place where that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I didn't really dive too deep into it. I avoided using it.
Wait, so you had to like tweet and write captions for Instagram based on Wallow and Gilly's quotes. So oftentimes, or at least sometimes, they involved the derogatory slur, the N-word. So you didn't feel morally correct in typing that out yourself using the QWERTY method or pecking.
Yeah, we had an
on your
Excel
own
sheet.
keyboard. So you had to. What was your method?
Excel copy paste.
Here's what I would do.
This isn't written.
Oh, no, here's what I would do. I would have the wrong letter in between every one and then hit the arrow keys and delete. So you never type it straight, and that's just the final product on there.
You treat everything like a convoluted Mensa puzzle, though. I would type it out, but I would like to be told I could. I would like to be granted permission.
Yeah, I was never given the.
So I think
did you do it?
I think I have to make a phone call.
Did you do it from your phone?
See,
to be fair, none of our captions included it, but yeah, I would post from my phone, Edwin. Like you guys.
So like now your phone, like it's smart correct is always you're slinging that thing around.
Yeah, I cannot type in certain words. That's autocorrect got me.
Man.
No, but now I'm working on the fellas. I'm not doing them anymore.
You're working on the what?
He's working with us.
So we're the fellas and they're the what? But Bobby I don't know anything about Bobby Valentino. I know that about him.
I feel bad for him.
Well, he was granted the opportunity to hop on a Lil Wayne track
during
at
the peak of Wayne.
Of Lil Wayne. But he had to voice a. Yeah,
you just have
siren.
to sound like a siren. Which sucks because I'd imagine he told his whole family he was on this Wayne record.
He was a rapper at the time.
Sure.
Just
really honing his craft.
Really honing his craft, working on his bars, his lyricism.
He gets a call from Mr. Carter.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Dwayne Carter.
Yeah.
And Dwayne Carter's like, "What's up, slime?"
So here's the thing. I hate complimenting you. You do the best Lil Wayne. So I'll be Bobby Valentino, you be Lil Wayne.
He was in his iridescent glow-in-the-dark male Ugg boots. He was like, "What's up, slime?" I lost it.
I don't think they were saying slime back then.
I think he was. I think Dwayne was saying slime.
Well, no, we'll have you pause and Tyler will copy and paste.
Okay. I don't know. Either way, Bobby Valentino was probably ecstatic to tell his parents and family and friends that he was on a Lil Wayne track.
And then they pick it up and they're like, "Oh yeah, your lyricism's been crazy, like that your last tape."
How many bars, Bobby?
Well, how many bars is that?
One extended.
That is an IEP ass name.
What?
Bobby Valentino.
IEP?
Like extra time. Test one.
So you think like
by standardized.
Do you think he wrote it down?
Bobby What's his real name?
Robert. That is his real name. Oh, I just pulled up. Just opened up Safari. What a shock that was.
I remember I Bobby Valentino'd you. It was in 2010.
What did you mean? What did you mean?
I robbed your Valentine. Stole her right from you. And it was on the day.
On Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Bobby Marcel Wilson.
Yeah.
Not cool.
I think he's just Bobby V now.
Old now.
Not cool.
No, good for him. But yeah, I think that song had to have been his biggest hit, right?
Yeah.
So I think, do you think he was trying to get on like other tracks doing different car sounds? Like of a boat. Hoping Lil Wayne writes a song about a cruise liner.
Fuck.
Oh. Oh. Lil Wayne drops a song about a jalopy.
Yeah. A fucking Duesenberg. What is it?
We need Valentino.
He's the best awooga.
Yeah, dude. He just sounds like every automobile. What are you looking at, Kyle? What's up?
My phone's on is always on 1 or 2%.
Yes.
This is an iPhone 13. I got
You
it.
don't
I sacrificed
charge
everything I liked about the iPhone 7 to get this.
You
The
don't
home
charge
button,
your phone.
Usability. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yes, it does. You don't fucking charge your phone. When was the last time you
And
charged?
all of my texts are still coming up from my email.
That's bad.
And
It's like K-Bow and some numbers.
we said it fully on the Chicago episode.
Oh, have you been
Because yes, you doxed me because all they need is the email address and they know it. And
Wait, have you gotten emails?
Yes, the most annoying part about it, because they all found out my fucking Apple ID code and they can all text me now. The most annoying, the most annoying part about it is that it's not that annoying and it's kind of fun to have people like reach out to me.
You can ignore emails pretty easily.
I'm at such a low level of popularity where I can release my phone number on a show hosted by Big Cat and that make my life easier.
Yeah, it just dies down after a day.
No, it's not even that. It's like I still get like 3 every once in a while, and it just like makes me happy.
What are some emails you've gotten?
Texts.
Oh, really?
Texts.
Call one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, it's K-Bow. Hey, man, sorry I've been texting. They're probably like not going to fuck with you at all. Uncool, dude. Have you been getting a lot? I wasn't even thinking.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I don't
So
even. I also got a new number, and I was like, "Is this like a number that that didn't get saved?" But no, it's always. Let me call one.
Ayo, K-Bow. Yeah, they don't fuck with you at all.
I think we keep going till we get one.
What were the digits behind K-Bow?
The digits?
Yeah, because you're not just K-Bow at Gmail.
It's 20.
Is it just K-Bow 20?
Barry Sanders' number. My who's this?
What?
Tiffany is called Bowles.
Tiffany
This is a
Bowles?
number I don't have saved.
Pick it up. Wait, really?
Yo.
Dude.
Is this KB?
Yeah, what's up? Who's Tiffany?
Who?
Tiffany. Your number is coming up as Tiffany Bowles. Forget about it. What?
It's a long story. When I got this number, I got texts all the time saying, "Where's Tiffany?" So
Yeah, I'm in the same boat because it comes up as my like email address instead of like my number or the contact they have. Yeah, it's really annoying.
it's the previous number used to be Tiffany, so I get calls.
That shit is so fucking annoying because now people are just keep assuming that's you. I get it.
Yeah. Wait, so why'd you call me?
Wait, did you call me?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it is me. What have you been up to?
Just chilling, man.
I went to Disclosure on Saturday. Were you in Brooklyn?
What did I text you or something?
I don't. Is this the number
Yeah, who did you just call, Kyle?
My bad, dude.
KB, what's going on, man?
I don't know.
This is not a good look for you, man.
Yeah, it's not at all.
I know.
Solely in
I'm
his
sitting
mom.
here driving. I had a call from KB. Like,
What were you doing?
I'm driving.
How do you know me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you.
So this dude
is
does not
look
fuck with
good
you at
for
all.
me?
It looks awful for you.
I have been failing, but I thought that you texted me.
KB, you're stacking house, man.
There he is.
Jesus
Oh, no.
There he is. Thank you, Tiff.
This backfired. quick.
Jesus Christ, your name is Tiffany.
You're bodied by Tiffany Bowles.
So I thought you were gonna hype me up. I thought you were gonna be starstruck that I called you.
I think I'm more confused and starstruck.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna give you like a Rob Gronkowski as the secret
Oh, let me
Uber
talk.
driver. Nick's gonna talk to you. I don't.
Yo, it's Nikki. What's up, boy?
What's up, man?
You freaking out right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, you are. All right, man. I just thought I'd pop in, say hey. Anyway, here's Kyle. I guess you could just hang up on him.
He just.
You there? Oh, your phone died. Dude, that guy
pathetic.
That guy just fucks with you to
That
fuck
was
with you.
pathetic start to finish on my end,
Yeah.
and he just killed it.
Yeah.
He wasn't even like, he was just like disappointed. He was
I
like,
think he was like, he sounded like
he was embarrassed.
he sounded like he was expecting your call.
This guy fucking was texting me multiple times during the yak about and like confused and not excited at all.
No, not at all.
What everybody's thinking right
He was
now.
he was embarrassed.
I think he's probably forgotten about
he
this
just
already.
forgot about it, but in the moment he was like, I'm like kind of like,
Hey man, like you
making
good?
yourself look bad.
I'm driving. Can this
He
wait?
said I was stacking hell.
You've been.
That was bad. Yeah, that was. I don't know what I was going for.
I just think it's always like when my number leaked and I was getting
Well,
all those FaceTimes, I picked them up and they're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I assumed he was going to be like embarrassed and like, oh fuck, because you're probably on air in some manner.
He didn't care.
He probably heard that we were on air. It's still
This is not a live
this is what I'm
podcast.
talking about. Like, what am I even going for? Because this is like that is the ceiling. Just to get guys like that who who will give you views and clicks and subscribers, but don't give a fuck about you.
What is the end goal?
There is none.
Yeah, I mean, things have been grim around the office. People have gone, left on their own accord or not. Shows have been canceled, shows that we've been on.
Mm-hmm.
But you know who should be down the worst? There was a slide of all the canceled shows or the shows that not canceled, but are losing production.
It's always nice to get a concise list of who has failed and what has failed.
Yeah, but did you see what was
I
on
saw
that
the
list?
We were on Barstool Shopping Network was on it.
Yes.
Whatever. It was an ad.
That has been
People
transferred to
didn't
be
give
a
any
part of
views.
another show.
Yeah, we're fine.
A bigger show.
Yeah, we're fine. There was there are other podcasts that unfortunately
You should feel worse for them.
Yeah. But there was
one that has not been talked about.
There was one show that got in the public email to our entire company. It was listed as getting canceled.
And I always say this before a lie, but this is 100% true.
Yeah, this is.
Do you know? Did you get this email of the shows they were trying to cancel that they think
Tyler.
should the shows that don't that should not have production help anymore?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
They're basically like the production, like that's a salary on top of a workload. If you're not doing the numbers to reflect upon deserving a production team or one producer, then you're out, which is, I guess, fair in a sense. But
Yeah.
What got canceled?
Tommy's Thursday Thoughts.
Tommy's Thursday Thoughts, which was a segment in which it was a Twitter segment in which Tommy filmed himself just giving humorous opinions, and that was it.
They canceled his thoughts.
They canceled his thought. It had no production team. I don't think it was. It was like, you can't tweet this anymore.
And we saw that on there.
They canceled his
And
thoughts.
we sit in Tommy's row, and when I got the email, I was like, "Tommy, check the email." And he opened it. Was like, and I was like,
He didn't do
And I couldn't ask him his opinion because those have been canceled.
Yeah, his head spasmed because he couldn't even think.
He wasn't
Yeah,
allowed.
he can't think.
Work said he's not allowed to
Tommy
think.
got his thoughts canceled.
So we're looking at things that are just a waste of complete time. And Tommy,
Tommy's free will, Tommy's ability to be a human being in any way.
the
has
one
been
thing that makes him
canceled.
human. So hold on, I'm gonna call him.
Please call him.
Smokes, you're on a new Untold Story. It's a podcast of Barstool for now.
Oh, what's up, brothers?
Hey man, we're talking about like the slide deck that had all the canceled shows on it. And sorry about Short Porch not being canceled, but losing the production help. Hope you guys managed to keep that coming out. But you didn't lose anything else in that, did you?
There was a slide that was making the rounds that may have had Tommy's Thursday Thoughts on.
Okay, but it wasn't like a different slide. It was also
It was
just
bunched
lumped
in
It
with
was
the
in
shows
middle.
that have producers and cost money.
Yeah, it was right in on the middle, which is a show that I stopped doing 3 months ago on my own accord, and I filmed with just my iPhone, which I think is what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, right. But they just didn't want you to really think anymore, right? They just thought that was costing the company
That
a little
was
too much.
hemorrhaging money from the company.
Your brain was
Yeah,
hemorrhaging
yeah.
in I guess a pretty bad way, but not the worst way.
my phone bill, I think, of posting and editing
Right.
thoughts.
Right, because we do get our phone comped. That was it.
Right, and I have unlimited data, so I think it's sort of a nod to maybe go down to a lesser data plan.
Right, just maybe a few megabytes a month.
Yeah, and like, dude, I can't think as much anymore. They really wanted to just shut down my thinking.
Yeah, exactly. They did. Tommy, that's a huge insult.
No, that's fine. At least you don't look unfuckable in a hat.
My thinking was sinking the company money. one day a week.
This company's been around for like 20 some years now, and the one thing that's going to bring it down is Tommy's free will.
Yes, my thoughts on one out of 7 days a week might be too much.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but no, it was a good run. Enjoy not thinking.
It's going to be great. I'm going to live just like a big old dummy with nothing on my mind.
All right, man.
Maybe I'll do Tuesday thoughts. Tuesday thoughts weren't. Maybe the day of the week was the problem.
Oh, that could have been it. It's not the thoughts, it's the day.
There's a lot going
Right,
on
it's the day of the
Thursdays.
week. Thursday's a busy content day. Makes sense.
All right, Tommy. See ya.
All right, I love you guys.
But yeah. Whew, I almost said it back.
You did. That was wow.
It's like a podcast lobotomy.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Oh.
All that making fun of somebody has made me really hungry. We HelloFresh today?
Yeah.
We are.
Lucky guess. What are your thoughts on HelloFresh? You ordered 3 months worth of the couscous accidentally.
4x'd it.
You 4x'd it.
And it's not, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. It's kind of easy to accidentally 4x it on the app, which I think it's under maintenance.
But you ate all the couscous still, did you not?
Not at once.
Yeah, but you made it.
In a row.
That's right.
Without breaking.
You were happy because it was 72% cheaper than a restaurant's couscous.
It honestly is. And I don't fucking get, don't DM me about, is HelloFresh actually worth it? Love you. Big fan. Love the podcast. I just want your genuine opinion. Stop doing that. You're so fucking annoying. Just get the HelloFresh, try a month. I think there's a trial. No, don't even do the trial. Just get it.
Yeah, just get it. Just get it.
Because food, you're always going to need food. And it's cheaper than buying, I don't know.
Yeah, no, you did really well. And you can go to HelloFresh.com/story16 and use code story16 for 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. I don't know what the gifts are. That's HelloFresh.com/story16. KB, you've been on edge a little bit more than normal. You've been a cunt.
I have. I'm
truly.
Sick.
You're sick?
I have a cyst that's not ever growing necessarily, but continuously there.
It's
on my lip.
It's like I think it's like a big amoeba. I think it was a Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's always changing shape and growing. And
you always say I'm a cunt, but you get away with just destroying other people's entire senses of worth under the guise of ironic comedy. But you meant that, and you're right.
No,
it is really affecting the way I interact with anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gigantic burden socially.
But if you were that upset about it, you'd go.
Fun. I'm still having fun. I did the gym face at the Disclosure concert from fucking midnight to 5 a.m.
Doing what? What's the gym face? Even though you were having fun?
I was fucking I was raging.
Anger-wise?
No, jumping up and down.
But like that. Perfectly
Gym
straight face. Jump up and down with that
There
face.
are so many we always joke about swaggy Filipinos and fly Koreans.
Yeah.
But the Brooklyn Mirage is overloaded with them. A surplus.
Of swaggy Filipinos and...
Yeah. Not a surplus in the sense that some need to go, but a surplus in the sense that there was a lot, and I appreciated that.
Sure. And you rolled up there, and you're competing against people, some of the most powerful races on earth. Swaggy Filipinos.
I don't know. There was no competition.
Right, but there was, and you're trying to make a look for yourself. You want to get, you want to talk to some girls, you want to dance, and was it tough?
It was, yeah. It was
what did you wear?
It was a decent outfit.
But this isn't the point.
Yeah.
You've been a cunt because like we said, I think in a previous episode,
so I don't have a place to live.
you don't have a home.
I forgot about that.
Oh, sorry, man.
Well, I have a little bit, but like as of right now, I legally don't have an apartment. Extensions are easy. There's a lot of loopholes. Landlords they might be assholes, but they're lazy. Like they're not gonna enforce anything until they absolutely need to financially.
So are you squatting right now?
I can not afford to live in Manhattan alone.
So we have a job and we're here for a lot of hours during the day.
It's truly breaking me.
And you have a pretty good job, I feel. Like it's a pretty it's a
pays
high profile
well,
job.
It's fine, and I have to.
But you can't afford to live in the city where your job is.
I can't afford to live here, and I'm like seeing people who like shit on the street. Well, they're homeless, so I'm trying to think of a better example.
That's a really bad example.
Yeah, it's just all people that.
So wait, you were trying to choose somebody that has a home, and your first thought was homeless people?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm trying to think of everyone who has a home is they're either rich or their parents are rich.
Yes. And it's usually the second
Every
option.
single person I see.
Yeah.
And if there's like a gray area of like appearance, they're homeless too.
Yeah.
They're just better presenting.
Yeah, and it's shocking because like,
vain.
especially when you come to Barstool, you realize like to be even a Barstool intern, you have to have very rich parents because they don't really pay you enough to live here, but you have to live in the city.
Yeah, you just have to have rich parents.
And so the Barstool interns being all rich have turned into Barstool rich parent employees, and like we come in here pretty not poor, but we can't afford to live where our office is.
We're not poor.
No,
we are fucking. We grew up with a lot of privilege.
Wow,
both of us.
Sure.
Some in other ways than other.
How so?
I don't know. You have a fucking gazebo.
I don't.
Veranda?
Close.
A mezzanine?
One more. Pagoda. Yeah, I have pagoda.
Pagoda. It's inferior. I don't like. I'm not hostile toward people who have their rent paid for.
No, I would do that if I could.
But I think a lot of them. I think that situation in life creates a lot of cunts.
Sure, but like on the flip side of the coin, you're a cunt.
Some of the coolest people I met are from rich families who have their parents paying for their rent in New York City.
Yes. But like, I think that's because they live such a stress-free life.
The ones from New York are always just broken to a point of
relatability,
apathy.
Yeah. But like your rent went up $1,000.
Yeah. And it's a terrible building.
Is it?
It's a piece of shit building.
You live right above our bathhouse.
It is. If you look at the reviews, which I didn't do until I've moved in.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, fuck. I thought I had to move out. The reviews are that bad.
Seriously.
It's been fine, but people who leave reviews are dramatic.
Always. I've never seen a 3 or 4 star review.
Who's going to pay that much? 30 fucking some thousand, $3,100.
That sounds a little, yeah.
$3,100.
Yeah, in a shitty
to live
building.
In a shitty building, no one's going to fucking move in there.
Yeah, they will.
And I have to move to fucking Bushwick with Tyler.
Yeah.
Not with him.
I do have a room.
But probably near you.
Probably near him.
Close enough to you to feel poor.
Yeah. I
know.
definitely am.
Do you want that fate for me, Tyler?
No, I don't
We
want
see
you
each
on the
other
dark
every day.
side.
We're close associates. I think we have a semi-mutual respect for each other. Would you want me to live in the same vicinity as you?
I have a room.
I'll live with Tyler.
Fasoli just moved out.
Live in Fasoli. Oh my God. If Fasoli moved to a bigger apartment, you meant the Fasoli's room?
No.
The stars align.
No, Tyler, I can't ironically shit on you anymore because you just laugh. And
He does.
Makes me feel way worse.
Yep. Yeah, another L for Kyle.
No, Tyler's the man. Now I feel
Yeah, you don't need to gas me out.
overcompensating. Yeah, I'm not
It's
going to
like
do
a
that.
Make-A-Wish type of situation.
No, then
We're
when you
good.
say that, it makes me feel extra worse.
Well, yeah. So you're homeless. Okay, hear me out. If I could solve either the lip bump or your home right now, what would you take?
Dude, I would let the lip bump get 3 times bigger.
I think if your lip bump was 3 times bigger.
What I learned, I always one of my biggest fears as a kid was having a very obvious deformity.
Yeah.
And at my biggest, no one even points it out to you. It's all in your own head. They see it, but as long as you don't acknowledge that they might like perceive that, then
Yeah.
you're fine.
Have you kissed since you've gotten the lip bump?
Yes.
Whoa.
It doesn't matter. No one cares. They probably in their head they're like, "This is the worst," but it doesn't fucking matter because no one's pointing it. I don't know. It does matter.
But I don't think you care that much because you haven't gone to a doctor.
I don't. Yeah, my mom is not begging.
Can you pop it?
Like a.
Is your mom listening to this right now?
I mean, and when other people are, yeah.
Yeah.
I just accepted that as fact.
Has it neutered you a little bit?
Spayed me?
That's for sure. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it
I
hasn't.
don't even know what that means. Like,
I think this is going to be our last podcast. We're going to try to get some recorded in here before we go on our trip later this week.
yeah, we're doing a 2-week rediscovering America.
Who are you talking to?
I just adopted the cadence of somebody that's not me.
Okay. Yeah, we're doing a 2-week rediscovering America.
So I try that out every once in a while.
Try out new cadences.
Cadences.
And
What you think?
it was okay. I just wasn't used to it.
I think a lot of our white listeners,
Yeah.
assume they automatically they count themselves out as a potential suitor to Ebony.
Yeah.
Not the case.
She pulled
Not
me
the
aside
case.
and said she was going to fuck you.
It's not about me.
She said she was gonna bounce
It's
on
about
you.
the white man.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
You guys are not at any disadvantage. Because I see the fucking Instagram story she posts. She knows what she's doing, and
Yeah.
she's smiling because she knows.
She knows.
She knows. She's dancing. Nah, she wants the white man in her DMs.
Are you telling people to do that?
I think they already are.
And this is Ebony's account. That's
She
a secure D's. Not
Securities on Instagram. She
Old
always posts
stoolies may
these
remember her.
completely out of pocket
Yeah.
Instagram stories, which are just text. The new tweeting, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
Because fuck tweeting.
Yeah.
And people are always like, "Oh, you guys don't tweet anymore." It's truly the worst app.
We use our jokes on here.
That, and it's just like, are people like still using Twitter to be funny?
I don't think. Sass.
Yeah, Sass is good, but like they're like, even when people are like, their thing is like funny on Twitter, like it's so forced because they're like writing it in a style to go viral.
Yep.
And that's
I'm guilty
painfully-
for that.
And I was stuck in this.
Yeah.
It is a terrible app.
Yeah.
Because I didn't care about how funny I was in my own head. I was like, how can I relate to the most? How can I appeal to the most amount of people at once?
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to get numbers, which I guess
It works
was
in
a
the
tactic,
long run.
but it was you're not being funny. So when someone's like, you fell off since Twitter, yeah, like I'm not appealing to like sophomore girls in college with like it wasn't jokes. It was like, how can I say this thing that everyone agrees with
Yep.
in a semi-humorous manner?
Yep. I was doing
And
the
then
same
just cash
thing.
out, you gain fall, and then it's nothing.
I remember my first tweet that ever had like 100K likes. It was like pretty basic, pretty bad, something I wasn't proud of. And then the following tweet I had was like, does anybody know where I can get carpenter jeans? Tired of keeping a hammer between my butt cheeks. And I was really stoked with that.
That was good.
And it got 60 likes. So like going from the day before going 100K to that on a joke that I liked more.
right. And it made you think that one was yours were funny, but you also spaced them out like weeks and months in advance. I was running a business. I was every day.
So-
and it got to a point where I was like, this is the lamest thing in the world, but I think a lot of like white college kids are going to like this. So I'm going to tweet it instead of something that I think is actually funny. So I'd be like, white people be like, white dads be like, white dads at Mexican restaurants be like, hola. And it was just like, it's so stupid. And it's just like making fun of people who they're fine with making fun of white people, white males.
Yeah.
And very like relatable, and then just written not even like in a joking format, just like in a humorous.
I'm very embarrassed. I'm happy for Twitter.
It was a disgusting phase. What a shitty app.
I'm very embarrassed. And every once in a while, I'll get like a like on an old tweet, and I just like shiver because they're bad.
It was a bad era. It was an embarrassing era.
Yeah. Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
I mean, and then the thing is, if I went back to that
time.
and like the people that like us now, I would get destroyed.
No, they're all like, yeah, fuck whatever they're doing now. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I get the itch every once in a while because I liked going home from work and just like trying to think of one tweet.
It's good, but like it truly breaks, it ruins people.
Yeah.
Of all ages.
It does.
Of all like levels of fame, success, like monetary worth, like people are addicted to Twitter. Like Chrissy Teigen, Jordan Peterson, like he still has to get takes off like saying fat girls are gross.
Yeah.
Like you can keep that to yourself.
Right.
Then
well, you're looking up his tweet? No, I'm sorry. I'm not responding because I'm thinking that Carpenter jean joke could be funnier.
Say it again.
Does anybody know where I can get a pair of Carpenter jeans? Tired of keeping a hammer between my butt cheeks.
No.
But
wait, what was the joke? Is that you're gay?
No, Carpenter jeans have a loop for a hammer. And so if I didn't have a pair, I put my hammer just between my butt cheeks.
That just sounds like you worded that in a manner in which you were getting fucked in the ass by another man.
No. Fuck you, no.
So what?
But here's what I could do better. I think I could bring that tweet back and just be like, God damn, I need some Carpenter jeans. And it's a picture of just me clenching a hammer between my ass. That would be a good tweet.
Run it back, yeah.
All right, I might.
Tweet it tomorrow. This is like the painter painting right now.
But
now I'm contradicting. Tweeting is awesome. It just the app sucks. I don't know.
The thing is, people aren't volatile to unfollow, so you can miss on there.
People should just start doing I don't know.
When you guys got hired, did you like stop tweeting because it's like your job now?
No, I kept doing it.
I got too nervous to like do it.
It was
like
miss.
Yeah. Because like you're trying to make a name for yourself here. I got hired at a really weird time. My Barstool career should have been fucked because I got hired in February and then the office closed in March. And then I had to go home.
Yeah.
So it was like, I didn't get like to be.
I was hype. I was like, yeah, I mean, misery loves company. I was like, yeah.
But you were already pretty established. You were blogging a lot. Like,
no.
It is wild how your career has changed. You used to be a faceless boy blogger that didn't go in the office. You worked across the street.
I would work in so many different environments, not here, not in the office.
Right. When you came in, people didn't know who you were, right?
There's so many people. I think some people, it took a while. Yeah, because I didn't go in the office. There wasn't room. There wasn't desks. And if I'm like writing, I want to be by myself and not have any distractions. So I would go to like hotels and order like the croque monsieur.
Yeah.
And they would put it on like a tab.
Do you miss that though?
I would still pay for it, but I would tell everyone that I figured out a hack to get free like hotel meals.
Which was what?
I think a lot of people still believe that.
What was
that was like my excuse. Like I work out of this hotel by Madison Square Park and it's so awesome. I go to this lobby, they sit me down, they ask me what I want to eat. I order, they give me the food, I write my blog, I eat it for free. I don't eat it for free. I paid every time.
Yeah.
And I tipped well.
So you lost money.
Yeah.
But you were living at your grandma's at the time, which you're probably going to have to do again. You were driving like an hour into the city.
It was so awesome. She was the best roommate.
Your grandma?
Yeah.
Why?
She we're the same people. We don't like to she just let me be. She went too far at letting me be, to a point where I was like, please at least check on me.
She never even checked on you?
Sometimes I would just leave and come back 10 days later.
Where were you?
I was crashing in Manhattan.
Were
Dudes' houses.
Were you crashing at
dudes' apartments?
Did you know them?
Yeah. Now in retrospect, that was probably a nuisance to just.
They hated when you came out with them.
They made me feel wanted.
That's nice.
It's a good time.
Did you just tip someone to stay on their couch recently?
I did.
Yeah. Owen sent me a picture. You crashed at a mutual friend's girlfriend's friends after that concert.
There was a lot of degrees of separation to a point where I should not have stayed with them, even if my friends were there, but our mutual friends were there, but there was none of that.
So you just stayed on the couch of a.
It was disclosure. It went late. Like the Brooklyn Mirage concerts go to like 5. And we get back at like whatever 6.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not even bothering to order myself an Uber. I'm gonna crash here.
You
so
just
I
said
was
that.
with just 5 people I've never.
Did they
met.
offer it?
Not verbally or gesturally, but
Sure.
yeah, they did. I just stayed there.
Was it all girls?
It was.
And 5 girls that lived there.
It was an immaculate apartment.
And you just stayed on like a chair?
It was like a mansion.
Yeah.
It was definitely their parents or whatever. But I felt like I woke up, came to my senses, and I was like, I'm a creep. I just stayed in these strangers' apartment. They're like 24-year-old girls, and I'm just here. So I scurried, and they had.
Were they awake when you left?
So I was like, I have to like do like some type of consolation prize. So I wrote them a note that said, "Thanks for letting me crash." I gave them $5 on the fucking like $6,000 Chelsea walnut table with their like Montclair like fountain pen that's worth $1,000.
You wrote it with that?
Wrote like that. Probably like ruined it.
You probably broke the nib.
I had to like go to like their study room. It was their parents' apartment, so fuck them. Not fuck them, but like if I broke your dad's expensive pen, then I don't really feel too bad. And I gave him a $5 tip.
And they kept it?
And I think they roasted me in the group chat.
Yeah.
With people. Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw the screenshot. It was a picture of the tip. You kind of like, did you hide it kind of?
Tucked it under. I thought it was the dopest move ever when I did it. I'm scurrying out. I'm going to leave this nice note. They're going to really appreciate it. Maybe like even like post it online.
No, but instead,
how nice I am.
They started the text I saw in the screenshot with an ellipses and said, he really left a tip ?
No, I only saw one portion of the screenshot and it said this guy also only really left a tip, and they also implied that
they were talking about you
else
prior.
That was very whack.
Do you have any idea?
I think I may have like we all took blankets to Central Park and I got mine extra wet because I actually fell asleep. I don't know.
Oh yeah, there's a picture of you sleeping in Central Park at like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay. You have anything to say to them? Would you do it again?
Yes.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah. Good stuff,
Dude,
man.
that exact thing almost happened to me in Kansas because there was no Ubers.
Oh yeah,
so we went to Kansas.
Lawrence, Kansas, due to the man on the street.
We've been acting up. We have for our age. College campuses.
I stayed on the
EDM
porch
concerts.
of that
I
party.
did pretty much too. I went on the roof.
The roof, yeah, hell yeah.
Played some pong, but
Yeah, like same thing in
you
Kansas.
stayed back. I went home. I went to the hotel early in Kansas.
Yeah, we all lost each
You
other.
fucking
Well, I lost you guys when you
ran up
picked
the
up
score.
But how old are you?
23.
You're fit. It's fine.
Yeah,
I caught my W when Kansas won when we got the video.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
You had more W's to get?
Essentially, but I was like the same situation. There was no Uber. Then they were like,
Oh, no.
I was at a
Couldn't
house.
get an Uber back.
Literally.
You're college age, so
No.
you should have done that.
Yeah, no, I wanted to go back to the hotel because it was like 5:30 in the morning, like you were saying, for your situation. I was on a random couch surrounded by people I've never met in my
That's
entire life
horrible.
in Kansas. We were like
It's horrible.
all just watching Gossip Girl for like an hour. And I swear to God, there's like 12 of us. And I was just desperately waiting for an Uber from like 4 to 5 a.m. Like, dude, like why am I in this random Kansas apartment right now? It didn't happen. So I sat there for like an hour, like really debating. I'm like, am I going to like sleep on this person's couch and then get to the Uber in the morning?
It's humbling.
Yeah. Oh, incredibly humbling.
Yeah.
And then it finally happened. But like, I almost had to do the exact same thing. And I was wondering, like, am I supposed to leave a note when I leave? Am I supposed to just like get out of there?
That was my thoughts.
Wasn't there a girl that you were with and you said, "Let me save you"?
No.
You were talking about like,
Yeah,
bringing her
you
back
did.
to
Yeah,
New
you
York
did.
City. You're like,
Oh,
"I
no,
gotta
no.
save you. I gotta save you."
No,
You can only reach 20. Like I'm like, look at me in the eyes. You can only reach 20. I didn't say 50 or 70. 20% of your full potential here in the Midwest, in the Great Plains in Kansas. Come to New York. Come with me, and like fulfill your life.
Yes,
Be
well,
who you
essentially
want to
And
be.
you don't owe me anything.
You don't owe me a single thing. Just follow me.
No,
Do
she-
everything I say.
And then you gestured downwards and your cock was out.
Yeah, it just happened a bit. Yeah. It's like taking your shoes off when you walk in.
Listen, you don't owe me anything.
Not
Let
a
me
single
save you.
thing.
I can help you.
Look me. Are you looking at me? Look at me in the
Oh,
eyes.
yeah,
Good
bro.
girl. Good girl. All right. Now listen to me. No, this is not advice. This is not a suggestion. This is what you're going to do, and this is what you're going to want to do because I'm going to make your life infinitely better. How does that sound?
Pretty good.
You
Good
remember
girl,
when I
good
was
girl.
in your shoes? I was in your shoes
Okay.
hardly a year ago.
Everybody was saying how like miserable they were. Just like, oh, dude, we're in Kansas. Like the closest city's like 5 hours away. I'm like, dude, you don't have to live in Kansas for
You
like, your
don't.
whole life. And it was like,
now
a
you're being
foreign
real. They were
concept.
actually saying that?
Yeah, swear to God. I thought you
They
brought it
should
up.
have.
Yeah.
No, I
The
made
people
that up.
I talked to
Oh,
in
for
Kansas
real?
were like
Yeah.
all about it. Like, this is awesome. I'm like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
This is a truly god awful like college town.
Yeah, that was a weird place.
Across the board, let alone for like a major Power 5 school.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah. I would never.
I
go
had
back to
fun and I
Kansas,
liked the
but-
people there.
Yeah.
And I think it was awesome to be there for the championship.
Glad we did it.
That's not the college to go to
Yeah, for sure.
at all.
But we're ready to see our impact of the undergrad.
No, now I feel bad because I liked every person I
Yeah.
met. They were phenomenally nice and cool, but
We had more people listen in Kansas than we thought going in.
they were awesome.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know.
You're going to have to go back.
Yeah, go there. Yeah.
Me, I'm never heading back to Kansas. I was like with the group of people all like night essentially, and then I was like, well, I'm going like home. So like, see you guys never. Again.
It's so weird.
It was kind of awesome. Like,
It's-
all right, peace.
It's always weird leaving a place knowing you'll never go
Knowing for
back
a
in your
fact you'll
entire
never
life.
See them ever again.
Or just like a place in general. Like I will never be back here.
It doesn't really. Yeah.
It's weird for me. Like, I don't know. Even
I-
leaving the hotel room,
yeah,
it's odd.
I didn't expect when we like left the airport. I'm like, this is the last time I'm ever probably going to be back in the state of Kansas.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So we won our St. Peter's money from the March Madness competition. I don't know who was more like impulsively stupid about spending it.
It was me.
So I got a hotel right next to the Brooklyn Mirage. I
Oh.
was like, this is gonna be a power move. After the concert, it ends so late. I'm gonna just
Did you
crash
actually?
there and like have that in my back pocket. Didn't even stay there and gave it away.
To who?
Not saying.
But you just, was it a random person?
Yeah.
You gave your hotel room?
No, I'm not saying like I can't say their name because I don't know. I'm not saying the person. Like I'm not describing the person.
Okay.
because it would look bad for me. It wasn't a child or anything.
You made it sound like a kid.
Someone who didn't deserve it.
was it a wingman move?
So you spent money on a hotel room. I went and got Yeezys.
You got foam runners from Canal Street.
Yes. And they were still $80. And they're fly.
They're not. But like the human eye wouldn't discern them from real ones.
I think you can. I think the real ones are
How?
pretty textured. These ones are just not.
So what is the point of wearing those? Because they don't look good.
And they're not comfortable. Good fashion makes you question.
Yeah.
That's what I always say. Yeah, and I bought that, and I spent a lot of money on some dumb shit. I've been into models lately. Like not like good looking women with titties, like constructing like
I assumed.
okay.
Yeah, I saw you. I know you've like made a Jigglypuff.
I did, and I bought a Dragonite one. It's a little bit
I'm trying to think
tougher.
of what's worse is like just buying a whole Jigglypuff thing or just
Buying the
buying
pieces.
the pieces then making it.
Yeah, because once it's done,
I do respect people who make.
thanks.
Not you, but like I get the thrill and the satisfaction in like making something from scratch.
From
as opposed
scratch.
to just buying like you can for
Yeah.
just as cheap you can buy that item.
Yeah. I would
Yeah,
love to
there's
make a
thrill
table
of,
one
There's
day.
a thrill of productivity.
Yeah.
So I get why you did that.
Thanks, man. That's one of the nicer things you've said.
Huge.
I sent you a picture of the completed model. I was posing like the Jigglypuff too. I was winking with the little hand up. It's pretty cool. All right, you have anything else to talk about?
Not now.
All right, cool. I know it's a little story. Thank you, Tyler. Get well soon, Owen. I'm Nick. That's Kyle. Have we ever signed off like that before?
No.
That was a new one.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Hell yeah.